This is Prashana. Um, Today is what is it? May 25th, 2011. Uh, and I want to do my 23-week pregnancy update, and I'm gonna tell y'all what happened at the doctor and how my day went so far. Okay. As you know, currently, I am 23 weeks pregnant. Well, I went to the doctor in my doctor's appointment. I didn't even know the time um, of my doctor's appointment because I knew the date, but I didn't know the time, so I just went up there. Because you need time to give me a white piece of paper with the time and the next appointment. For some reason, I misplaced it, so I just showed up and it come out. I got up there around like 8:30 because sometimes my appointment is around 8:30. So I went in and checked in. She's like, "Oh, well, your appointment's at 9:45." So, well, there you go. But I didn't sit all the way to 9:45. The doctor, I guess, saw me sitting back there in the office, sitting in the waiting room, and she called me in. It was probably I'd say about 9:15, and I got seen about 9:20. Uh, um, I got measured, well, weight wise, and my current weight now is, I think, 176. I think. And so the last appointment was in April, and I weighed 168. So that's 68. About 7 or 8 pounds, I think. Whew, yeah. Let's see. She measured me, and I am measuring currently 23 weeks. I kind of figure out what she's doing with measurement parts as far as when I come in. My appointments usually be on Fridays, and when I see her, let's say today that I turned 23 weeks, she'll say I'm 22 weeks and 6 days. I'm thinking she's counting Saturday as my day for my week to switch over. Whatever. I'm not complaining because I already know I'm 23 weeks. So, whatever. I kind of picked up on it now. I kind of figured out how she's doing it. Because that's what happened the last month when I told you guys that I was 19 weeks when I went on the 27th of April, and she put 18 weeks and 6 days. So she's counting like Saturday would be my next day to change, but I don't count Saturday because my weeks it roll over on Friday. But one day, who cares? Okay, she did ask me about did I want to try natural or go with the C-section, and I told her that I wanted to try natural, and she gave me this form that I have to initial stating all the I guess risk in taking and trying to perform a vaginal birth after cesarean section. And I'm not gonna read the whole thing because I think it's like 12 of them on here. So I'm gonna just read about 2 or 3 of them. And one of them was I understand that the VBAC is associated with the high risk of harm to my baby than to me. One of the other one was I understand the VBAC carries a lower risk to me than does a cesarean delivery. And it says, I understand that during my VBAC, the use of oxytocin, which is Pitocin hormone, to make my uterus contract may be necessary to assist me in my vaginal delivery, and the risks of this drug have been thoroughly explained to me. Okay. A lot of this paper kind of sounded crazy to me, and it kind of sounded like, tried to scare me, but like I said, either way, even if I went with the VBAC or the cesarean, there's still risks. VBAC, yeah, I could tear and rip or whatever, rupture where my cut is. And cesarean, I could bleed to death. So there's a 1% chance that There's one scripture it says, I understand that the risk of a uterine rupture during a VBAC is in someone such as myself who has a prior incision in the non-contracting part of my uterus is around 1%. And then it says, y'all can see that this is the VBAC page that I have to sign and initial. When I go back to the doctor again, I have to give this to her. And look at the cesarean. This is the one where I have to sign. Look how short it is. So of course, they're gonna make this seem like this is horrible, and the cesarean is just gonna be great. There's no risk in the cesarean, right? Well, no, it is. There's risk in every pregnancy. It's gonna always be a risk, especially when you don't have a C-section already. It's gonna be something. But like I said, I've been researching this and stuff, and this is what I want. This is what I want to do. And if it comes to the point that I have to end up having a C-section because I can't perform my VBAC, then at least I know I tried. You know, I don't want to try to like go into a C-section and not knowing that maybe I could have had the baby vaginally. I said there's no harm in that. I mean, if it happens to be a problem after, there's always emergency C-section that can be done. I mean, like I said, it's going to always be complications. And in my situation, there is anyway. I think I'll go back to the doctor on the 25th. That's a long ways. June 25th. And then I think I'll be like maybe 26 weeks. And I will have my sugar test done. This doctor's appointment is going to be scheduled on Monday, I think. Out of all my doctor's appointments, all my doctor's appointments have been scheduled on Friday. All the doctor's appointments going to have been scheduled on Fridays. And this one is going to be scheduled on Monday. Yeah. So she felt she put the fetal monitor on me, and he was just jumping around, just boop, 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 just moving. And the whole time that at first when I was sitting there, I was talking to her and telling her everything, he was just moving. She asked me, have I had any swelling? Of course I have, my feet, and that's because if I sit up for a long period of time without propping my feet up, they do swell, and I think that's just normal. I mean, your feet, gravity and all the food is going to your legs, of course. I'm trying to think. So, I don't know if I'm trying to. I mean, I feel like I don't really eat a lot, but I don't know. I feel like I don't see how I gained that much, but I just feel like I don't eat a lot of food, and I really don't. I don't feel overweight or fat. It's just that I have a belly, and that's what it was with my other pregnancy. With my daughter, it was like the only thing that got huge on me, that was really huge, was my belly. I mean, I carried like the pregnancy weight. I carried it in my arms and my thighs. I carry it everywhere, but to me, it looks normal, I guess. I don't know. But, trying to think. So, yeah. So, like I said, I am going to sign the papers, and that's what I want to do. So, yeah. Whatever happens, happens. Symptoms. Lately, I've been feeling like I was telling in my other video, like pressure in my stomach. And at first, it starts out as like a ball, and it's like it pushes its way down to like the lower part of my belly. I don't know if it's like he's moving or I don't really know what it is. It just my whole stomach just hardens, and I can feel it. And I have to sit there for like a couple minutes and just breathe, because sometimes it's not painful, but it's uncomfortable. Let's see what else. And TMI, I do kind of feel like sometimes I have the, what I say, I always say it feels like my uterus should fall out. It does feel like that sometimes. It feels heavy. Yeah, it feels very heavy. Like down there in that area, it feels very heavy. Uh, what else? I do get out of breath a lot. Where I work at, the halls are very, very, very long. And by the time I get to my destination, I'm completely out of breath. I'll be very tired. And I know that it's going to get a lot worse until the baby drops. If he does drop, you know. But right now, he's pushing up there to where it's hard to breathe sometimes. Um, since we're having him in September, and right now it's only May, but I'll probably elaborate on this a little bit more. But I'm not sure if I'm going to work all the way up in my 9th month, or if I'm going to work the last week, not the last week. Well, if I'm going to work like the last week before the due date, I'm not sure yet. It just, since I only have, 4 more months to go, I think once I hit that 30 mark, the 30-week mark, I'll probably be on made up my mind at that time. I haven't picked a date for the baby shower yet. Most likely it'll probably be probably in August sometimes, maybe. Just you guys, I'm just rambling and else. I don't like talk about 12 minutes. This video is very long. Let me go do a quick belly shot, and then I'll let you guys go. If you didn't know, I'm in my daughter's room. Okay. I have to go down a little bit more. Okay, belly time. Okay, start from the front. This is 23 weeks. From the sides. And from the other side. Yep. And there you go, guys. Y'all have a wonderful evening. See you later.